So Kai'Sa is known as a tank slayer, a mixed damage dealer cutting down targets with huge attack speed and her passive. But I'm thinking, is this the only effective way to play Kai'Sa? I was looking at her abilities the other day and something caught my eye here, and I really want to make it work. Kai'Sa's evolved Q spell has a ridiculous total attack damage ratio of almost 200% with a crazy base damage of 375 on top. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but this probably makes it the strongest scaling non-ultimate ability in the entire game. On top of that, it has a really short cooldown of only 6 seconds, and with a reasonable amount of ability haste, we should be able to get this down to a very much spammable 3 seconds. Usually, Kai'Sa players just use the spell for early game burst, and then focus more on attack speed and kiting in the mid and late game. However, I want to try and go all in on this idea, demolishing everyone by just spamming evolved Q. But this comes at the cost of neglecting Kai'Sa's other spells, and the benefits that come with them, so we need to find a way to actually make it worth it. So I looked at the various item options, and it just so happens that the item with the largest amount of ability haste comes with its very own, very unique, and very much broken interaction with Kai'Sa's Q spell. The item is Black Cleaver. On top of the much needed ability haste, Cleaver grants you the power to shred your enemy's armor whenever you deal physical damage to them. And this literally means every single instance. Kai'Sa's evolved Q fires 12 missiles and every single one of them will apply a stack of Black Cleaver. This means that even when your Q spreads to 2 different enemies, you still apply the full 30% of armor reduction to both of them, instantly, with one button. This is obviously crazy, and I think I can already see the perfect build to take full advantage of this stupid interaction. You know, physical damage spells get best enhanced by lethality, and lethality is more valuable the less armor the enemy has. And Cleaver already shreds their armor, so now all we have to do is throw a bunch of lethality items together for the perfect mix of armor penetration, ability haste, and attack damage. So let's start things off with Duskblade first, since its mythic passive provides even more ability haste, and since its build path with Serrated Dirk gives us an extremely strong lane phase. Getting Black Cleaver second should be optimal, since we then have enough AD to evolve Kai'Sa's Q. And we need Cleaver as soon as Q evolves for the crazy synergy. Now we could just be getting more lethality afterwards, but this would leave us with 2 problems, making this playstyle kind of shaky. The first one would be that our damage can easily get absorbed if we have to fight near minions or in a teamfight with multiple enemies. Our Q is our main damage source, so if it spreads to too many targets, we are not doing much. The second problem is that we have exactly 0 lifesteal, which I personally always find a little awkward with an AD carry champion. Kai'Sa is prone to poke damage as it is, and having no sustain makes us quite vulnerable. But I found an item that solves both of these problems phenomenally, while also giving us everything we could ever ask for. I'm talking about Ravenous Hydra for our third item. First of all, the stat profile is amazing. We get more ability haste, but we also get a massive 70 bonus attack damage feeding directly into our Q spell's 190% bonus AD scaling. Also, we get Omnivamp for sustain, which is even better on Kai'Sa because it works on our Q as well, while lifesteal would only work with basic attacks. But the biggest selling point is the Shockwave. Whenever we damage an enemy, other nearby enemies get dealt physical damage too. And yes, when our evolved Q spreads to multiple targets, each of these targets will emit a shockwave, damaging everyone who's next to them. And if that wasn't enough, these shockwaves also apply additional armor reduction stacks from Black Cleaver. The way the enemy counters Kai'Sa's Q is by standing next to allies so the Q damage spreads. But now they cannot even do that anymore, since even a multi-target Q will deal massive damage with Hydra's shockwaves, still shredding everyone's armor to pieces. It is truly just perfect, and from here we can simply buy more lethality to make Q as deadly as possible. For our rune page, I'd say that the standard Hail of Blades page should be optimal, since this way we can still reliably trigger Kai'Sa's passive with triple auto and W. But I'm feeling a little bit wild today and want to take our Q as far as possible, so I want to try this Dark Harvest page. In theory, we should be able to assassinate targets by just using Q, our Duskblade enhanced auto attack, and Dark Harvest's burst damage. But yeah, let's jump into a game and see how the build does. Let's get our minions here, or Thresh helps. Oh, I didn't get my Q off. Ah, the range. Yeah, I'm taking a little too aggressive trades here for no real upside. Okay, they had level 2. After this one, we had level 2 after that one. Alright. Oh, I thought you would go into the bush. Yeah, we need to play it slow for sure. We want our Q evolve and our item power spikes. Wait for thresh hooks. Go for jungle ganks. But yeah, no hurry. Denied. That's a lot of damage. Can't finish our meal though. Stupid minions. Decreasing my Q damage by absorbing some of it. Yeah, we just push, they're forced to base. Alright, we get Serrated Duck, which is a huge power spike. So far so good. Again, super strong with all ins. Of course not as strong as Hail of Blades Kai'Sa early game. But if we just spam Q in fights later on, I think Dark Harvest is a lot more fun to play with. But of course you can... I mean, it's close. Hail of Blades certainly is also very strong with this build. Probably a safe bet. I'm just, you know, experimenting with Dark Harvest. See where it takes us. Also about the boot upgrade. It's a good question. Which ones to get and when? Berserkers, again, the safe bet. Not upgrading them at all could be interesting. Ionian boots could be just as interesting. Oh, alright. You have a massive item advantage. Cull against random ease. Cull against Serrated Duck. That's a very iffy gank. Losing a lot of minions here, yeah. Ganking in fat waves, not really what I like to see, but it works. Let's get one more wave. Yeah, let's recall. We get a Warhammer here. And they shouldn't stop us, should they? Would be annoying, but wouldn't really matter in the long run. Nice, alright. There we go. Walk back to lane. But yeah, the kiting will be so good, probably even with just magical boots, because movement speed here, which we stack instantly. It's and of course we have E, we have ultimates, everything. Alright. Back to business. Gotta wait until the wave resets. Which it does right now, effectively. Warding Tribush, not bad. Oh, the block's coming. Are they on Drake? That makes me nervous. On Drake they were. Well, oh, but a fancy hook. Actually. It's alright, we just wait for his cooldowns to come back. Close. Once we get upgraded Q, those drive-bys, they're gonna slap. Gotta give them some respect, some space with their jungler right there. She could be sitting in here. She's not. Yeah, okay, she's mid lane. But we needed to respect it, we couldn't just risk. Are they a base? They might be. So we just push in. Get all of our minions. Recall. Nice. Alright, we got a substantial lead actually. Get to complete our mythic. Yeah, I don't mind getting an extra longsword, selling our potions. They're not really pressuring us in lane either. So just having more AD is more beneficial. How close are we? Next base we should get it, I think. Yeah, we can get triple longsword. That's 20 extra AD. Yeah, plus a level up. Right. Was fortunate actually with overheal. Smart girl. Yeah, so I mean it's not as quick as with Hail of Blades, killing your first target, but it works. It works. You don't have that flashy all-in burst damage of auto Q, auto QW. You know, what am I saying? Auto W, auto Q, auto. But the Dark Harvest damage also kind of does its thing, you know. Yeah. Okay, she entered that away. Let's be real. This actually really slaps. My goodness. I mean, we get perfect gank setups here. So that's a thing, but God, this hurts. Okay, time for a juicy recall. We get a full black cleaver, my goodness. Upgraded Q as well. Nice, alright. So, with that level of feed, we should just run away with the game, really. Let's see what we can do here. Drake should be safe. Oh, that fat wave bot lane. That's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I think Berserker's Greaves are still optimal. You want some attack speed on Kai'Sa. Okay, so this is past river. That ward not too necessary, but I mean, old habits die hard, don't they? What an anti-combo. They slept us while we were supposed to aggro each other. Gotta feel bad. Let's just take the tower. It's free. Ouch. I kind of didn't see Misfortune, if I'm honest. I just didn't look at her. Whew. Close. Ignite gets me. Alright, I played with fire. I kind of got what I deserve. For sure. Wait, this game, it snowballed way too hard. I'm pretty sure I could build whatever here and we'd crush them. Ah, unlucky. She gets away probably. Okay. She doesn't. Yeah, we should push our lead as much as we can, which means taking free stuff on the map, of course. Yeah, some attack speed is certainly good. Don't want to sit on 0 bonus attack speed. Kind of ruined the caster minions for no reason, but at this point doesn't matter. Need to pressure some towers. I guess it's 18 minutes into the game. We don't need to, you know, force things. We can just wait for dragons to spawn and Baron to eventually spawn too. That was a lot of damage. That's still a lot of damage. Okay, so mana management is actually kind of difficult. You can't spam your spells too much. Don't have Presence of Mind, only have Biscuit's mana. Okay, I failed that. Don't have lifesteal yet. But now that will change. Alright. Ooh, actually, this is probably better. Yeah, Black Cleaver going crazy with Q. Absolutely crazy. So mana immune is a consideration for sure. Oh no. Is he fine? He's not. He's just dead. Okay, Silas broken. Never mind. He's still dead, but not for nothing. Quite kill her. Jump over. Too far. Actually, I hit someone. Not the person I wanted to hit, but I hit someone. We'll live in. Okay, we're playing with fire perpetually. Continuously. All the time. Man. They still have fight left in them. Kind of crazy to think about. All right. Let's see what we can do. Guess all of us are too fed now. Sure. Could be better, could be worse. This Black Cleaver going wild though. 2k damage. But we're misplaying a bunch. We could play so much cleaner. It's just a very different playstyle to what you usually see from Kai'Sa, so it takes time getting used to. But now we have the combo assembled. No Q spam is gonna destroy them, no matter what they do, no matter if they're minions or not. Actually nutty. This is wild. That's absolutely wild. Oh my god, once you get these items. My goodness. You don't need isolated Q damage anymore, you just shred them. Time to get more damage, I guess. Okay, yeah, we could take Drake, or we could keep fighting. I don't care. Both sound equally fun. They just get deleted. Yeah, fun Vi. I'm killing people. In the meantime. Clears the minions that actually attack the tower. Doesn't matter, the tower still dies. Come on. Ouch. That kind of hurts. To be honest, this worked a little too well to be true. I need to test this more for sure, but the theory behind it, I mean, it has, I see it comes together, but we need to iron out some quirks here and there. Maybe Dark Harvest is too greedy, maybe Hail of Blades is better. Maybe we need to make room for a mana mune in there as well. I'm still not exactly sure about those details, but let me know what you think. And for more crazy AD carry stuff, click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.